The story begins as a man stands on a deserted island. Dirt takes all over him, and he is full of vulnerability. He ponders that he is thirsty. He then hits himself with a thought. If he's going to die here just like this. Right then he's totally taken aback as he realizes there is water ahead of him. He runs towards it and starts drinking it. He then looks at his hands, which are filled with blood. A tooth falls down on the ground. He begins to tremble as he wonders what is wrong with his hands. Right then, he starts to question his own identity and wonders, since when was he out here in the wild, and why is he wandering around dying alone? He begins to cough up blood and starts screaming, questioning why is his flesh and bones are melting. He is in immense pain. He wonders what should he do now. He is all trembling before a voice asks him what should he do if he wants something. He asks the voice to save him, and he was wrong, so it should please help him. He starts begging it. He cries desperately and asks for mercy. The voice says that if he is still asleep, obviously to his master's arrival, then there's no choice but to punish him. He comes to his senses and opens his eyes, finding a woman standing right in front of him. The woman tells him that is right. Since he is awake now, he can start begging for mercy. He kneels down and kisses her feet, asking him to please forgive this humble person and save him. The woman smiles and tells him to come here. It is told that he was a lost and dying beast, yet Mrs. Lina took him anyway. She gave this beast a name and a place to live, providing food and warmth, treating him strictly, allowing a beast like him to rely comfortably on her. Being a team beast with nothing to think about and nothing to worry about, it was really comfortable for him, the warmth even warmer after the pain. It is his pleasure in trusting his body and mind to Lina's leash. That's why his heaven and hell rest in her hands. He stares at her and calls out to her. He wonders why did not pet him as she usually does. Why did she just stop and stare? It starts to cry more and tells her that it is scary and he's scared. She calls him Mag and asks him how old he is. After thinking for a while, he tells her that Lina's beast is 2 years old. She tells him to firstly go to bed. She gives him something and tells him he should drink it, and since she is not feeling well, she will be leaving now. He's taken aback as he asks her if she's just leaving like that. He begins to questions. Why does she think he's the same? Isn't he referred to as a beautiful and lovely beast? He wonders if what she gave her is a poison. He is filled with questions as he wonders why is not she hugging him now. He asks that if she does not need him anymore. She responds. What she gave him is an antidote for the drug he consumed. She lives as he wanders. Why did this happen? Even when he cried well, he begged well, and he crawled well. He worked so hard to be loved. He wonders if it really means she does not need him anymore. It is the night time. The maid asks, "Sir, if she has returned." Ileana tells maid to take her to the drug room. She reaches the room, and she tells the maid to not worry about dinner as she will sleep right away, so she should not bother coming in. The maid wishes her to have a good night. She slams the door shut, as the maid seems a bit taken aback. Ileana falls to the ground before she stands up and sits on her study table. She thinks since she has given him the antidote, he won't be having nightmares anymore, right? She also thinks that he said he is 2 years old now, and Magnus became a beast at the time of 20. So she thinks he is 22 right now, and she is 23. So according to the original story, she will be dead in 5 years. A little while ago, she was wondering that she has to find a way back, whatever it is, because it seems that she has possessed the villainess of the novel. She thinks about earlier, realized saying that she should not have sent that email at that time, at the most difficult time of her life. As she was reading this novel, it was about a villainess who picks up a boy she likes and raises him into her personal beast, using a forbidden drug, along with her special powers. She terribly destroys his mind while keeping the body intact. making the only warmth he ever felt no one's but her own. That is why everyone considered him to be beast that could not run away even without a leash. However, the beast destroys his own shackles and runs away. He soon meets a woman and falls in love and is saved. Eventually, the beast becomes a human and returns to his original place. He then rises and becomes the emperor, taking his savior as his empress. Then he finds the villainess that put him in his hell and pushes her into an abyss worse than death. That is the story. She felt like she was escaping reality. She was completely immersed in it. But as always, she has no luck. As much as this novel made her happy, exactly that much, it tormented her. She wondered what does not feel like a happy ending, thinking if the villainess actually loved the beast. Why did he take revenge like that? And what was their relationship in the end? She could not stop but wonder what happened to the villainess afterwards. She's curious about both of their feelings. It was an open ending with a lot left unsolved. She sent numerous emails to the author, and she's aware that she should not have sent those emails. However, she did receive a reply. It was, "Hello, reader." The author told her that she is right, and she does not know either. She cannot understand how the author is not aware when she is the one who wrote the novel. The author then asked her if she's all right with it. Why do not she personally show her a new story? She agreed with it and liked that when she fell asleep and opened her eyes, she became the villainess in the novel Iliane Glane. But she thinks her acting was okay, right? And her response was good too. She then tells the maid to clean up. She thinks she woke up after the first night, but it is still the same. It is not a dream from excessively immersing in it. She has no idea what to do. No matter how much she thinks about it, it's a strange novel. The maid asks her if the meal was all right, to which she responds, yes. She then thinks it is not a problem of preference or the flow of the story. The maid then informs her that today is Marquis Daisy's tea party. She's totally taken aback as she thinks to the point of being weird. The entire story is played in third person. Everything develops from the point of the observer. The maid mentions they might lack time to get ready even if they start immediately. She cannot help but wonder, who the hell is Marquis Daisy? Out of everything she's curious about, not a single thing is explained. She thinks normally if one comes into a novel, cannot they live here as someone who already knows everything they need to know about this world? That's not all. Looking at the settings, many things are not explained. She tells the maid to cancel it. The maid is taken aback. She then also mentions that the maid should cancel everything planned for a week from now. Despite being a reader that absolutely loved this book, she wonders what is this, and she's sorry for doing things as she pleases. There are more things that she does not know. She feels like taking a bath. The maid informs that they will prepare one for her. As she is about to take a bath, she thinks to herself that she's not used to this type of treatment, and this bathroom does not even have a mirror. The maid tells that the water is ready and she should call them when she finishes washing. Herself do not servants usually assist bathing from start to finish. She knows there really is no information. She wonders if she's wrong, but then she thinks she's just a marquess daughter after all, not a princess. She finds it comfortable and nice. As she gets in the bath, she looks at her legs and finds it all covered with bruises, causing her to be taken aback. She wonders what is this. She realizes Ileana does not even know about herself.